Hello all, my name is Jacob Kello alongside Jack Bender, and we will be pitching the company Power and Digital Acquisition Corp, ticker XPDI.
Power and Digital Infrastructure Acquisition Corp is a blank check company which engages in seeking a merger, capital stock exchange, or asset acquisition. The company will be merging with Core Scientific in Q4 2021. Core Scientific is the largest North American Bitcoin mining company by capacity. They are 100% net carbon neutral and mined 928 Bitcoins in quarter 2 and 1,588 Bitcoins in quarter 3 of 2021.
Cryptocurrency is a decentralized and digital form of money that utilizes blockchain technology as a verifier of transactions. Cryptocurrencies have proven to be a lucrative investment opportunity for some speculators and investors in recent years. Cryptos continue to be attractive moving forward as many analysts project the market size for cryptos to nearly double by 2026. Bitcoin, which is considered to be the original cryptocurrency, was valued at around $650 per coin in 2016. However, today, a single Bitcoin is worth around $50,000. Bitcoin utilizes a process called mining, which is used to validate each transaction on the Bitcoin blockchain network and then adds or chains them to an immutable distributed ledger. This process prevents the double spending of digital currency and is an effective way of obtaining crypto. Unfortunately, the traditional mining process requires high electricity usage and emits copious amounts of carbon dioxide that is a danger to the environment. Power and Digital Infrastructure Acquisition Corp is a special-purpose acquisition company with an investment strategy focused on creating shareholder value by capitalizing on high-growth opportunities driven by the evolution of supply and demand dynamics in the power and digital infrastructure sectors. The company announced in June that it plans to merge with the largest blockchain hosting provider and digital asset miner in North America, Core Scientific. This partner has an industry-leading power capacity of 512 megawatts and is 100% net carbon neutral. The company states in its investor presentations that it plans to expand its megawatt capacity to over 1,000 megawatts by the end of the year 2022. Core Scientific has 4 revenue segments: digital asset mining, blockchain hardware, blockchain hosting, and DeFi technology. Core Scientific currently holds over 70 patents in the blockchain space and has recently acquired BlockCap, another leader in digital asset mining. Their mining facilities can host both ASIC and GPU miners, meaning that the company has the ability to diversify into other cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin, including Ethereum, Litecoin, and several others. Due to their crypto mining segment, energy efficiency, and industry-leading results, it is recommended that XPDI be added to the AIM Small Cap Domestic Fund at a price target of $25.38, representing a 115.28% upside. Cryptocurrency mining, on a very general level, is the process of putting new coins into circulation and verifying the blockchain of each Bitcoin transaction. Core Scientific currently has a fully installed capacity of 512 megawatts, which is expected to more than double in 2022 to 1,031 megawatts. In Q3 of 2021, Core Scientific was able to mine 1,588 Bitcoins with their 512 megawatt capacity. Using this math, we can assume that each megawatt of power contributes to 12.4 Bitcoin mined per year. Using the CME Group's Bitcoin futures data, the average price of Bitcoin in 2022 will be around $58,000, meaning that if the company is able to operate at its full mining capacity in 2022 at 1031 megawatts, Core Scientific can expect over $750 million in mining revenues in the year 2022. Bitcoin mining has an adverse environmental impact due to the amount of energy needed to mine Bitcoin, making this process a major contributor to climate change. According to Reuters, Bitcoin mining is projected to produce between 22 to 22.9 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions per year. Core Scientific prides itself on being 100% net carbon neutral in all of its business activities. The company uses a mix of hydroelectric power, solar power, wind power, and even nuclear power, which is the most efficient form of power generation. Because traditional grid-tied energy sources like oil and natural gas are now more expensive than alternative power generation sources, Core Scientific uses this opportunity to both support environmental initiatives and also to decrease their mining costs. Core Scientific claims that their break-even price for self-mined coins is $2,700, and the break-even price for hosted client mining is $4,600. Core Scientific is a lead operator for the Bitcoin mining sector at scale in multiple categories. In terms of megawatt capacity, Core Scientific is the industry leader ahead of its primary competitor in this metric, Riot, by 212 megawatts. The company also led the industry in self-mined coins by the end of Q2 2021 with 1,683 coins mined. Core Scientific also has the highest hash rate, 31, out of all of its competitors, and also has the highest mining margin with a 91% margin on its mining operation, besting Marathon, the next most efficient company, by 800 bips. It is understood that by most, if not all, relevant metrics, Core Scientific is the industry leader within the Bitcoin mining sector.
Core Scientific's revenue is highly dependent on the price of Bitcoin and its continued upward trajectory. If the price of Bitcoin were to significantly drop, this would adversely affect the company's main revenue stream. SPACs are extremely volatile due to large amounts of investor speculation. This speculation is largely due to incomplete financial data. Furthermore, if the merger isn't complete within the next 2 years, XPDI is forced to liquidate. The Federal Reserve has been hinting at wanting to regulate cryptocurrency. If the Fed or other government agency restricted energy suppliers from providing electricity to hosting or transaction processing, it would materially affect XPDI's operations.
In order to reach an intrinsic value for XPDI, a 5-year DCF model was constructed. Using a terminal growth rate of 1% and a weighted average cost of capital of 15.41%, an intrinsic value of $24.04 was reached. Additionally, a sensitivity analysis of 50 bips on the terminal growth rate and the WACC was conducted, yielding a range of $22.51 and $29.53. Next, a mining margin multiple valuation was calculated using a blending average mining margin multiple of 0.56x, resulting in an intrinsic value of $19.12. Finally, a hash rate multiple valuation was constructed using a blended average hash rate multiple of 6.4x, resulting in an intrinsic value of $57.11. By weighing these three models 50, 40, 10, a price target of $25.38 was reached, resulting in a 115.28% upside.
Michael Levitt is the chairman and CEO of Core Scientific. Previously, he was the founder and CEO of Stone Tower Capital. He then sold Stone Tower Capital to Apollo Global Management, which he worked at as 4 years before switching over to Core Scientific. The chief technology officer of Core Scientific is Alan Curtis. Curtis previously worked as a program director at Innosphere, where he raised capital for companies to go public.
In conclusion, it is recommended that the AIM Small Cap Domestic Fund buys XPDI at a price target of $25.38. Thank you very much for listening.